Good day, one and all. My name is Kathy, and welcome to this episode of the Scrap and Crafty Gardener. Today, I've decided I'm kind of low on wedding cards, so I wanted to make a wedding card. And I just started scrounging through, and I had a few ideas that I kind of pushed aside. And then I found this old, it's a postage stamp stencil. This is from Too Much Fun Rubber Stamps. It comes with the stamp and a matching stencil, and postage stamps are very popular now, so I thought I would give this a try. And this is the stencil that goes with it, and this fits a 5x7 card quite nicely. Then I pulled out several packs of wedding sentiments. I don't know which one I'm going to use yet. I'm going to do a waffle flower lacy layer. Then I pulled out some floral stamps because I want to stamp the center of the flowers, maybe with a butterfly and some flowers. So I'm not really sure how this card will look at the end. I kind of have an idea in my mind. So let me get started. The first thing I need to do is show you my card. It's going to be a white card. This measures 10 inches by 7 inches. You score it at the 5-inch mark, fold it, crease it with your bone folder. And then I just have a simple one piece of white that measures 6 3/4 by 4 3/4, and I'm going to cut this out with this first largest scalloped layer from the Waffle Flower 5x7 lacy layers. And this is the only other piece of paper I'm going to use on this card. Run this through my machine. There. All right, and I'm done with die cutting. So let's put that aside. Now I am going to stamp and then stencil. So I can move this stuff back. And I want to stamp first. So I'll get out my Misty stamping platform. And this does have a waffle flower grip mat down inside it. It needs a little cleaning here. Just clean it with water and a lint-free rag. It got some dust. I was cleaning the basement the other day and I was getting dust and dirt everywhere. All right. Now I'm going to put this in here and then pull out the rubber stamp. And this is from Too Much Fun Rubber Stamps. If you've ever seen them at a card show, you'll understand that guy just has too much fun. He's just a happy-go-lucky, wonderful guy. Now, I kind of want to get this as centered as I can. And I probably should have stamped it and then cut out. But I'm going for it. Because with these, you really can't see if you're straight. This used to be on a wood block. I took it off the wood block and added the foam to the background. All right, so here goes. If this doesn't work, I'll just pull out another piece of paper, stamp it, and then die cut. I'm using my VersaFine Clair in the color Nocturne, simply because it's what I have on my desk. I keep that on my desk most of the time. I'm going to stamp that. And you can use red rubber stamps in your Misty. I know it's not recommended, but it can be done. Oh, that actually came out really straight, which I am shocked. All right. And I'm just going to clean that off. And I will set my Misty aside because I'm going to stamp more here in just a little bit. But I want to get this stamp back in its folder. Pardon me. Okay, now I have my large waffle flower grip mat down here, and I'm going to stick this on here, and I always go at an angle. That's just how I do it. And then this is the stencil, and it fits over the polka dotted lines that the stamp made. If I turned it the right side up, that would work better. And still gives you a little bit of a layer inside. Stick that down to my grip mat. All right, now I have chosen 3 GinaK inks for light, medium, and dark carnation. I'm going to fill the inside, and I think I might have to tape this down a little bit because it sticks to the mat, but not well enough. So I got a little bit of washi tape here I'll put on. And I'm going to use it to cover up the hole in the stencil there so I don't get ink where I don't want it. Just need to give this a good washing, and that'll be sticky again. I'm going to use the light carnation to do in the stencil. And I'm going to take just a couple Post-it notes here. Even though they're going to be the same color, I want to do the edges darker. I'm going to get a scratch piece of paper here. Yeah, there we go. And do the edges a little bit darker. And then come into the center. And then just lightly do the center. Okay. Now we'll just go across the top. This will take the longest, I believe, than the whole rest of the card put together. I'm so excited. This afternoon I'm going to try baking something I have never made before. My blackberries are really producing this year. And I got like a 5-gallon bucket almost full with blackberries this morning. So I'm going to try, I freeze-dried some, but I'm going to try baking a blackberry pie. I've never made a blackberry pie before other than the stuff that comes in a can already made. And then I know I have enough, I might try some blackberry jam. My one friend who scrapbooks with me, she loves blackberry jam. All right, we'll go down here now. You don't have to do this since you're doing the same color, but I want my edges to be darker than the center portion. And so if I go over one that's already been done, I might mess up. Not I mess up anyways, but you know what I mean. I don't want to mess up getting ink where I really don't want it. And I'm just kind of going with like a shadowed, splattered effect. Okay, this one's going to be a little challenging because I've got it on both edges. So I will go over here first. what I mean by doing the edges darker is I'm trying to get the bristles so that it leaves an outline of the square or rectangle. And then the center I want just kind of speckled shaded. Because when I'm doing the edges, I'm not squishing the bristles down so they really press, but I'm pressing them down enough that they make a darker color. Not sure why I opted for pink for a wedding card. I had originally thought I was going to do a white on white card, but then I went, no, we're going to do pink. Okay. Done with the stencil mat. Let's see how this looks. Oh, yes, I like that. Okay. I'll set this aside to clean off my stencil. When we're done, that looks nice. Cover back on that. Now to do some stamping. And I guess I need my stencil back. So let me clean this off real quick with some water. Doing it off camera because I didn't want to spray my paper with water. I'm going to make sure that's dry because the GinaK inks are water reactive, so that the ink would spot or bleed if you got water on it. I'm going to put this back down and now decide what flowers I want. I'm thinking I want this large flower here, and this is from Practical Publishing, and it's Texture by Lou Collins Typography set. It's a British magazine. Well, I don't know if it's British, but it's from the UK. And this one I kind of want to go here. And it's going to be off, but I want it to cover both of these squares. Now, I'm not sure if I want to do the medium carnation, but I'm going to try it first. And then if it needs to be darker, I'll stamp it a couple more times. Let's move that tray out from behind there. And I'm not going to color the flower in. I want them to be the color that I put down. I think, it needs it one more time. Maybe more. Yes, I think one more time. Oh, that's nice. lost my rag for a minute. Okay, I'll just set that aside. Well, I think I do want, pretty sure I want a butterfly. I think I'm just going to use the flowers from this set. Get that back up there. Come on, don't move. I'm going to put just a little bit of washi tape on here too. Once I get it back where it's supposed to be. Oh yeah, let's see, this one has 2 little flowers. Yeah. There, and then a butterfly. I keep picking up the one flower. Okay. Now, I'm going to try the dark carnation on the butterfly. Nice. All right, so I'll just take the butterfly off here. And now I want these other ones to be, actually I'm going to do these ones in light carnation, the same as the background, but do it a couple of different times. All right, let's see how these work. Whoops, that one slid. Let's slide you back over. There we go. Oh, I kind of like that. I wish I would have done the other ones in this color. But that's okay. This will still work. Nice. All right. I'm just going to sit these over here. Peel that up. I like that. Okay, now I need to stamp a sentiment. I don't want it to be a card from the bride to the groom or the groom to the bride. I want this to be from a guest. Okay. All right. Now, I do have this set that my sister-in-law brought. I don't want Once Upon a Time. Not sure where she got this set. I like the sayings on it. Wishing you love and laughter and a happily ever after. I'm not sure if it'll show through the polka dots. So I think I will cut this out and fussy cut it. So there's a piece of white. I was hoping to get just one piece of paper for the card today. That didn't work out so great, but that's neither here nor there. Okay, where did I put my, there it is. You know, there we go. Okay, here goes some fussy cutting. Not to say I'm the greatest at this. But I'm giving it a try. Okay, not bad. I'll just leave that stamp on there for a moment. Okay, let's put this card together. And you know, I think I will redo this off camera, and I'll do this all in that light carnation and then show you the both at the end, because I think this is going to be nice. And I might even mask off this portion here so that I can stamp that right in the middle. But I'm going to finish this one, and then I'll show you at the end how the other one looks. Now, where's my card front? There it is. Now, do I want to put this on a white card? Or, let's see, I've got... Or do I want to put this on a pink card? I think a pink card. All right. Again, this measures 10 inches by 7 inches. I'm going to score it at the 5-inch mark. Fold it. Crease it with my bone folder. Okay, yes, the pink card looks very nice. Okay, now I'm gonna get that straighter here. That was a little crooked. There we go. Now I think I'll pop this up just a little bit. Since it's already a second piece. Oh, one strip fit perfectly. Okay. I can't wait to see what this is going to be like with all of the light pink. Now, I'm going to embellish it, because this card's not going anywhere soon. And I have some really sparkling flat back gems. They're just crystal clear. And I'm going to get my small glue bottle. And where do I want to put them? I think I'm going to put one here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to try 4. Get some of these turned over. That's the hardest part. Let's stick to the same size here. Right now they look cloudy because the glue underneath them is still wet, but that's pretty. All right, I'm going to put you on pause, and when I come back, I'll have this done in all of the light peach and leaving a space for a stamp. See you in a few. Okay, I finished the other one up offline, and I put this one on purple paper. I just thought it would look pretty. This is the one done all with a light carnation, and I left a space when I was stamping. I'll show you how I did that. I got just a piece of Post-it note and put over where I didn't want the image to stamp. So that left a clear space to put the sentiment on. And then I added some clear rhinestones to there. I cut a piece for each inside out of the lacy layers and stamped it with one of the flowers. And this is what I do on the envelopes. I always put a little something on the corner that coordinates with the card. And that's how they look. Thank you so much for watching. Get your stamps out, stencils, play, have fun. If something doesn't work out, change it up, make it into something different. That's it. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and thanks so much for watching.